Welcome to Petty Details, where the crew gallivants down a tree-lined lane of conversation on all kinds of different subjects. Join the crew as they jump in the Wayback Machine in the quest for nuggets of knowledge. Our journey will allegedly drop some petty details on you that you didn't know you needed to know until now. All right, hello crew, and welcome to Petty
Hello.
Details.
Hello.
Hi, hi.
We have our co-hosts. Well, my co-hosts. I guess we're all co-hosts here.
Sure.
Monica and Cam.
What's up?
And let's make sure that we subscribe to everything.
Yes. You don't want to miss any
Absolutely.
of the petty details.
Don't want to miss any of the petty details. That's right. And as always, please leave us comments. We love your comments.
Yes. Let us know what you want to hear about.
That's
what petty
right.
details do you want us to
Yes.
dive
Mhm.
into?
That's right. And today I'm not going to show off our shirts for a second. We're going to wait.
Okay.
Okay. But are you ready? I want to
Let's
go in the
Wayback Machine.
Wayback Machine. Me and Cam are wearing the same shirt, I believe.
Yes. How did you know? That was crazy. I didn't think I showed it, but that's crazy.
Yes, you did.
Oops.
And we are allegedly
Oh,
going
Bum, bum,
to
bum.
go in the Wayback Machine to the 90s when I was in high school.
oh,
It's not way back. Shut your face.
Yeah,
It's not
the
way back. Shut your face.
90s. I was alive for 3 months of the 90s. It was beautiful.
Oh my God.
From what I remember, October, November, and December were real beautiful in the 90s.
Stop talking,
Oh, that
Cam.
hurt. That hurt a little bit.
All right, but we are going to go back to when I was in high school, when Grape Mad Dog 2020 was the drink of choice, when Taco Bell burritos were 79 cents.
Oh man, those were the good old days.
Wow.
Yeah. When I was getting bootleg copies of Poison and Snoop tapes. And when I was watching a VHS copy of Labyrinth for the 321st
Yes.
time
Oh
with Jeremy.
my goodness.
Yep. I won't say
That's
Jeremy's
amazing.
last name, but Jeremy, you know who you are. My angel. All right.
Labyrinth.
So today I want to talk music feuds.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes. And we're going to start this series because this will be a series because there are a
I was
lot
gonna
of
say,
music feuds out there.
I feel like there's plenty of material there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But we're going to start with a band from England that is famous for its feuds with each other and pretty much everyone else.
Okay.
And that is Oasis.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's that thing in the desert.
That's right.
That you-
Don't look
yeah.
back in anger. Cam. Do watch out for the Champagne Supernova, though. All right, so
Indeed.
Oasis was a Britpop band that formed in Manchester in 1991. And as always, we're going to talk about our main players. So our two main players here are going to be, in this feud, brothers Noel and Liam Gallagher.
Brothers.
Brothers.
Not only is it a music feud, it's a family feud.
It's a family feud. And there is yeah. There apparently is a third brother. And
That
I
was
don't
smart
know.
enough to stay out of the spotlight.
Yeah, but I don't know if he gets into the family feuds or not. Not sure.
Okay.
I know that he doesn't get into these specific family feuds. At least there wasn't any
Okay.
information on it. So maybe he does in the background, but not publicly.
Gotcha.
So Noel is the older brother by about 6 years. And technically, Oasis was Liam's band first.
Okay.
Oh.
And then Noel decided that he was going to join and kind of take over.
I was gonna say he decided to strong arm it.
Yeah.
Make it his.
Yeah, and Noel really demanded control, especially writing control when he joined the band.
Okay.
And I am not going to say that one brother is better than the other in this feud because they both kind of I will say one
Pulled
goes
some
harder than the other, but yeah, they're both at fault here.
Pulled some shenanigans.
Yep. In fact, I had heard somewhere that it was said in some interview, I think by their manager, at some point that Noel had a lot of buttons and Liam had a lot of fingers.
Yeah. Know exactly how to push all those buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
You said Noel was the older one?
Noel is the older one.
Yeah. So typical younger sibling.
Right.
You know how to push the buttons.
Poke,
Poke.
Yeah.
poke, poke.
Uh-huh.
Are y'all the oldest? I'm the
Not that I
oldest.
know anything about that. No, I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest? Okay,
I
that's
am, yeah.
okay. Meg.
Yeah, my brother's about 15 years older than me.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all are both the youngest?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that's
Shout out to
nice.
Tony, my brother from literally another mother, but
Hey.
still my brother.
Yeah, heck
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. All right. But these guys just cannot get along. And they never really could with anybody. Like, this goes way back to their childhood, but we are going to,
Even beyond just getting along amongst themselves, like they just don't get along with other people
yeah,
too.
pretty much.
Ah,
Dang.
Yep. So, all the way back in 1994, before their first album even came out, the band took a trip to Amsterdam
okay.
Oh.
and they got
Sounds fun.
into, yeah, well, it was until they get into a fight with another group of guys on a ferry.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
It apparently was about football,
Okay.
like
Which is soccer.
actual soccer. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Football.
fight on this ferry gets so bad that the members of the band get arrested and deported.
Oh,
Oh, they got
deported
kicked
is
out.
crazy.
Yeah.
Deported is wild.
Not even just
They're like,
kicked
you did
off the
something
boat,
so
but they're like
bad.
out of the country now.
Out of the country, yes.
Get the heck out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And this
Oh.
made them miss a scheduled concert in Amsterdam where they were going to open for the Verve.
Oh.
Bittersweet Symphony.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. You know the song, Cam. I know you do.
Cruel
Oh,
Intentions
if
movie.
it was playing, I'm sure yeah.
What, you can't get it from my singing?
No.
Ouch!
You hit the notes perfectly. You
I
hit
know
the
I
notes
did.
perfectly. I might need like 5 more seconds. Maybe.
That's it.
Maybe.
Name that tune. Cam has failed.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't worry, Cam. I'm the
Immediately. Yeah.
worst at that game.
Oh,
So
I got you. I can get it.
I'm the
time.
worst.
All right. So, this is all before their first album comes out. It's before the first single is released. It's even while they're still recording the first album. So
I was gonna say at this point they're not even touring, but I mean they're supposed to be opening for people, but they're not even headlining their own
Right.
tour yet.
no.
Wow.
So again in 1994, Noel and Liam are doing this interview with NME magazine. This is, you want to talk about wild, this is wild.
Oh geez.
When they start insulting each other. Okay. Yeah. And this
Okay.
ends up being released as a single later that was 14 minutes long, and it was named Wibbling Rivalry.
As a single, they actually.
Oh, yeah. No, it's on
Oh,
YouTube. You can
not-
listen to all 14 minutes of them bickering.
Wow.
Man.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
So basically in this clip, the interviewer is asking them about their reputation for being rock and roll animals.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Liam says he likes it. And this happens after the incident in Amsterdam.
Okay.
And Noel says he's not proud of getting thrown off ferries. And this kind of starts the whole thing. And Liam says, well, he's proud of it. And then they start fighting, calling each other names, with Liam mocking Noel the whole time. Then they start arguing about the Sex Pistols, like out of nowhere. Yeah. And how good they were, and what is rock and roll. If it's the music or them getting into situations like the one in Amsterdam.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Wow.
It's a whole thing.
They're like, we're punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Noel's like, no, it's about the music. And Liam's like, no, it's about the attitude. And they're calling each other all kinds of names and not safe for work. I will
Dang.
say that.
Yeah.
And you probably need subtitles.
Oh
especially
man.
if there
Oh,
are little
their
ears
accents are
nearby.
getting
Yeah,
thick.
but their accent is thick,
Oh, that's yeah.
thick, and they're going
They
at
start
it like
talking
so
fast.
fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
hmm I listened to all 14 minutes of it though.
Oh man.
Research.
Research. I
Yep.
had to. So remember that Noel is the main songwriter, okay?
Mhm.
But Liam is also famous because he's the singer
hmm
for
Okay.
trying to piss off Noel by
By messing up the
singing,
song.
yeah, by singing different lyrics than the ones that Noel wrote during the shows, which
That's wild.
leads to another physical fight on stage.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
bruh.
At least
Yeah.
one I
Like
can
fist
find.
fighting?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
hmm
Jeez.
This is crazy.
Yeah. So all this is going on even before they finish their first album, which is called Definitely Maybe. And
hmm Oh my God,
on
wait.
what?
I've said that. I've said that just not even that's crazy because I've said that the past like month. I've been like, yeah, definitely maybe. And I was like, that doesn't make
Mhm.
any sense. But
Yeah.
that's crazy. Okay.
I'm a super
Uh,
strong
uh,
tentative maybe.
It's yes.
yeah, yeah.
That's my version. Well, my friend's version of it. I just kind of stole it from her. So yeah.
Yep. And it's gonna be 30 years old.
That album is? Are you serious?
Came out in 94.
Good Lord.
Yep. Ouch, right?
Math is a thing.
So on this album, the band was Noel on lead guitar, vocals, and writing the songs. Liam was on lead vocals.
Hmm.
Paul Bonehead Arthurs played rhythm guitar. And I'm probably going to screw this name up, but I'm going to try it. Paul Gwigsy McGuigan
Not Gwigsy
Okay.
McGuigan.
played bass, and Tony McCarroll was
From
on
the McGuigans?
from the McGuigans, yes.
That's crazy.
So they start the recording sessions at Mono Valley Studio with producer Dave
Mhm.
Batchelor. Right away, things start going wrong. So apparently, there's a lot of drinking and drugs that's happening during these sessions. But they're also running into faulty equipment issues, lack of communications, and even hauntings.
Oh,
Okay.
Mhm.
I need information on the hauntings.
So,
That's
Right.
petty
crazy.
I
detail,
want more
Noel
info.
swore that Mono Studios was haunted. Liam even said that he woke up one night and all the furniture was moved.
Oh,
Oh,
Mhm.
oh man.
But
interesting.
They are
Bonehead,
drinking and doing drugs.
they are drinking and doing drugs. But Bonehead did admit that he would prank the brothers to haunt the
Oh,
studio.
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah, so I don't know if he was just feeding into it or if he was doing all the hauntings. I'm not sure, but they still
Wow.
swear that it's haunted. So
I wonder if there's any other claims of that studio being haunted,
I don't
Right.
like from
know.
other people.
Other
And
people.
then it would be a mix of Bonehead pranking these guys and possible hauntings.
Actual
I don't
hauntings.
know.
We'll just have to go find out.
I know.
Yeah, let's see. Um, okay, so here are some of the tricks that were played on Liam. Liam was told that he was sleeping in a haunted room and that a dark figure had been seen there.
Oh, hey, just so you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. The
Just in
band
case you
held a
wake up in the middle of the night.
seance with a Ouija board,
No,
and the
that's real
glass
smart.
spelled out Vernino, Randy, you are going to die.
Hmm.
Vern and Randy? I don't know.
Very
The band
specific.
broke the glass,
Right.
threw the letters into the fire, and poured salt on the table, apparently.
Okay.
Dang.
Uh-huh.
They said delete it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Somebody claimed that the window in his room had spontaneously broken and the glass had blown outwards. So maybe it was haunted. I don't know.
So
Oh.
from the inside, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But another petty detail. Minot Valley Studios was originally a rehearsal space for Rockfield Studios, and that is where Queen recorded Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, right.
What?
Mhm.
Very cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Let's see. it looks like maybe Ozzy's band recorded there and thought it was on it too. I don't know.
Hmm.
Are we trusting what Ozzy says?
Yeah, the Red Hot Chili Peppers claim to have witnessed ghosts. I don't know.
Okay,
So
now
there
I
you
got
go.
it. Now I believe it.
Now you believe
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
All
Bring me
right.
the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and yeah.
Hey, you're down for it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. That's funny.
All right. So anyway, the band starts thinking that the recordings are lacking energy, and it really isn't the vibe that they're looking for.
Okay.
There's also fighting in the studio between the band and Bachelor, the producer, and Bachelor is also fighting with the engineers. This is going really well. Yeah.
There's a fighting triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now good tracks are being recorded over and lost.
Oh.
Yo.
Yeah,
Yikes.
it wasn't a good time.
Somebody's not doing their job right.
Right. So they fire Bachelor for tension and creative differences.
Okay.
Okay.
But this is going to become a theme, okay?
I was gonna say they're off
boy.
to a stellar start
yeah.
already.
Right.
So
Yeah. So they take these recordings and they try and get them mixed somewhere else, but it's just like not working. So they move to this place called Sawmills Studio and they start working with producers Mark Coyle and Owen Morris. And this studio is only accessible by boat, which actually helps curb some of the partying.
Okay.
It's hard to get drug dealers out there on a boat, right?
Right. They're like, huh, what's that dinghy approaching the side of the boat right now?
All of a sudden, I'm like imagining Miami Vice or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's only so much alcohol one boat can carry.
Exactly. Yep. But they are trying to make this song called Bring It Down, which was supposed to be the first single. But not going well. They can't get it right. And so Noel took a break and wrote Supersonic, and it apparently was arranged and recorded the same day.
Wow.
I'm probably thinking of a different Supersonic.
Supersonic.
That's the literal, yes, exactly. Exactly that song.
You
took it right out of my brain.
I know you can. I know you. But still the band is fighting, and it's mostly surrounding the drummer Tony.
Okay.
The brothers are threatening to fire Tony during these recording sessions. But they really don't have time for any of this shit because the sessions with Bachelor had cost them about $800 a day, and obviously money is not unlimited.
Oh.
On their first album.
Right.
No.
But somehow the band is able to get the album done, and it was good.
Nice.
So definitely maybe became the fastest selling debut album in British music at the time.
Wow.
Wow.
It went 9 times platinum and sold 8.5 million copies worldwide.
Oh my goodness.
So you'd think they'd be happy. But no.
I mean, I would, but yeah.
No.
Yeah.
On their LA stop of the US tour for Definitely Maybe, Liam starts talking shit about Americans.
Oh, God.
Him and Noel get into it on stage, and
that's a good idea.
Liam hits Noel in the head with a tambourine and walks off stage.
I want to hear the sound the tambourine made.
I thought the same thing, Cam. I was like, what is the
timing?
What did that sound like?
Layout.
Yeah.
Just a full-on tambourine to the head.
Yep.
Wow.
This is why I want to see an Oasis concert. I mean, their music's okay, but
yeah.
I mean, I will say, like, their second album was great, but
yeah. You want to see the antics, though?
Hell yeah. All right. So then there's the issue with the drummer, Tony McCarroll, who ends up getting into it with Noel. Noel tells Tony that his drumming just isn't good enough and he needs to get better or get out of the band.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Way to be blunt.
Yeah. He also told Tony that his drumming wasn't the sound that they wanted for the second album, so Tony is fired and Alan White is brought in.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay.
So the second album, What's the Story, Morning Glory, was also produced by Owen Morris and was a Huge hit.
Was it bigger than the first one?
In the States it was, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But this
Oh.
recording wasn't much easier than the first album. The song some might say still had Tony's drums on it,
Oh,
and there were a bunch
Okay.
of mistakes in the recording.
Oh, no.
Noel hated the song so much that he drunkenly woke up the whole band to re-record the song.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
wow.
But they ended up having to use the first takes and fix the rest in the mix because Liam's vocals were the best on the first take.
Because he wasn't drunk.
Dang.
Well, he
Right.
might have been.
Well, that's true. He may have been, yeah.
He
That's
may have
entirely
He was
just
possible.
been
less
a
drunk.
lower
Yeah.
level of drunk. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Less inebriated. Got it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. There is also a story of Liam's friends disrupting a recording session. Noel got pissed and tried to hit Liam in the head with a cricket bat. Apparently, Noel missed Liam but smashed up the studio.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Petty detail. The brothers sold the cricket bat at an auction in 2011 with a certificate of authenticity.
That's when you know you're hard up for some money.
Yeah.
Um,
Gotta make money somehow.
not only did they
Like,
sell the
hey.
cricket bat, they had kept said cricket bat.
Right?
Right. They're like, we're gonna need this one day.
Yep. It's gonna come in
Yeah.
handy. I'm either gonna have to smash my brother over the head with it again,
That's right.
or
Yeah.
we can sell it.
And who the hell let these people have weapons when they know that they go after each other all the time? Like, why
Right,
would
especially
you do
after they threw a tambourine at each other.
that? They do this all the time. Why
Yeah.
would you put that in any of their reach? So
Anywhere near them? Yeah, it's a good question.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So Morning Glory really is what puts Oasis on the map in the US. Like I said, it was released in 1995. It spent 10 weeks at #1 in the UK. And it's got all the songs that you know. Don't Look Back in Anger, Wonderwall, and Champagne Supernova.
Nice.
So these are like the songs of my high school days.
Mine too.
Some of them.
Wonder.
I had a wide range of musical choices in
Oh,
high
yeah.
school.
What year
but-
did you graduate high school, Meg?
Manzano.
No, what year?
What year?
1997.
Oh, nice.
Ouch.
I graduated 3 years later.
Yeah.
I was,
Yeah.
no, that was, let's see, 97. That was
Mhm.
my sophomore year of high school. Yeah.
Yep, 1997. Manzano High School.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Go Monarchs.
Go Monarchs. All right. So the release of this album puts Oasis squarely in the middle of the Battle of Britpop. Have you heard of this?
I did not
I have
realize
not.
there, like, I knew there were a bunch of popular bands around the same time. I didn't realize it was like a full-on battle of the Britpop, though.
Battle of Britpop. Yep.
Dang.
So this was a media-fed rivalry between the two bands, Blur and Oasis.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Huh.
Blur had released Park Life, which was their third album in 1994, and it had 4 hits in the UK that you probably never heard of. Girls and Boys, End of a Century, Park Life, and To the End.
Okay.
But the UK loved it, and it went 4 times platinum.
Wow.
Damn.
Now you do know Blur. But
Yes.
probably as a one-hit wonder with their song Song 2 coming out in 1997. Woohoo!
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I was gonna say that's the only
See, I
song
got that
know.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
No,
only
that's
song of theirs that
mhm.
I know
That's what
or
I'm saying.
recognize.
Yeah, in the States they were pretty much a one-hit wonder, but UK they were a big deal. So
Okay.
but this whole battle of Britpop starts when Damon Albarn from Blur, who I believe is a singer, decided to release their single Country House early to release it the same day as Oasis's Roll With It.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying it. He's poking the buttons.
Yep.
Yeah, he's poking the bear there. So the Blur song did reach #1, while the Oasis song only reached #2. But Oasis's second album put them squarely on the map in the US with way more hits than Blur ever had in the US.
Okay.
So I'd say
Right.
that although Blur won the battle of the songs, Oasis won the war.
I was gonna say they kind of
Yeah.
got the bigger picture there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it really was a media thing. Like the media kind of made it a big deal.
Played it up more than it
Right.
really will. Yeah.
Yeah. But then the tour came up for Morning Glory. And this is where the band's reputation for feuds was solidified.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So this was an 103 stop world tour that was starting in June of 1995, and it only makes it to September.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
When the bass player Guigsy left the
McWiggum.
McWiggum, yep,
Yeah.
left the tour after apparently being verbally abused by Liam while doing interviews in Paris.
Dang.
Yeah. And I tried to find the interviews. I didn't dig super deep, so I didn't find them. So I don't know exactly what was said, but
Yeah.
obviously it was bad enough for him to leave.
Shots
And
fired.
right, and I'm sure that this was not the only time that Liam
It's
had pissed this guy off
I was gonna say it's
Oh,
probably been like building up, and that was just the last
Right.
for
straw. He's like, that's
years.
it. I've had enough.
multiple offensives.
Yeah.
Exactly. Although he was said to be leaving the band due to exhaustion, but I bet he was just exhausted having to deal with Liam's bullshit.
I was gonna say having to put up with all the BS between them.
Mhm.
Right.
Yep. So they bring in the bass player from the Yayas to replace him,
Yeah, yeah.
but he leaves too halfway through the American leg of the tour.
Dang.
Oh my gosh.
Another petty detail for you. It is the Yayas bass player that's in the video for Wonderwall.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Very nice.
So they end up having to play without a dedicated bass player when they
They're like, who
played.
knows how to play bass?
Right,
Right.
exactly. Yeah. When they play on Letterman and even a few tour dates.
Oh.
Oh man.
Did they just like scout the audience at their concerts?
Yeah.
Had to be.
Anybody play bass
Yeah,
around here? Like you want to get up on
exactly.
stage with us?
We'll
Kidding.
provide you the bass, just
Yeah.
Right.
as long as you can play it.
So they finally convince Guigsy to come back in November. But you know that these boys cannot keep.
I was gonna say, how long did he last this time around?
Right,
He
right.
no, he lasted for a while, but
Okay.
in 1995, there begins a feud with Liam and Michael Hutchins, the lead singer from NXS.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, he doesn't keep it in the family.
He just likes to
Right.
feud. I think he just likes
Yeah.
to fight.
Yeah,
He's like,
he's-
hey you.
Yeah.
Ah.
Right, pretty much, yeah. So at the MTV Euro Awards, there is a physical fight over Liam's future wife because apparently Hutchins talks some kind of shit about her.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah. This also leads to Liam questioning Hutchins's musical ability and NXS's relevance in an article.
Oh.
Dang.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Below the
Yeah.
belt.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it gets worse.
Somehow.
Of course.
Somehow.
I mean, but wait, there's more.
Yeah.
When there's a will.
Exactly. Every time with this band, when you think that there isn't more, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's also a story that Hutchins was drinking with Bono from U2 in a club when Liam walked in.
Oh
Bono
boy.
had to play middleman and keep the peace between Liam and Hutchins. And apparently, right
Do you
after
think he was like, hey, you two should stop?
Nah.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
All right, I'm
Probably.
gonna log off now, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cam's like, that's it. Don't fire me. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'll see myself out now.
I'll
Thank
quit before.
So apparently, right after the incident, Hutchins went straight from the pub to the studio to record a part on the Elegantly Wasted album,
Mhm.
where he changed the lyrics on the title track from Elegantly Wasted to I'm Better Than Oasis.
Wow.
Big change. Not
Big
even
change.
wordplay. That's crazy.
No.
Yeah, no,
That's
he's
just
like,
straight up changed it. Better than a wow.
He's like, you know what? This
Yeah.
is it.
Yeah.
and then it gets worse.
Of
Oh
course.
my gosh.
So this bleeds over at the 1996 Brit Awards when Oasis accepted an award where Hutchins was the presenter.
Oh no, why would they do that?
I don't know why they
Why
did
would they
this.
even chance that happening?
This was a
Because-
bad idea.
Because the media likes a spectacle.
Yes. And
Absolutely.
I honestly think that you'll see more of Brit Awards drama, and I do think that they kind of
Engineer
them
it.
in
The flame,
situations that
Yeah.
So the brothers took the award from Hutchins, and then Noel literally mocks Hutchins on stage and implies that his career is over while Hutchins is standing there.
It's right there.
Yeah.
3
And
feet away, maybe.
yeah.
Right. If
That's
that.
crazy.
And Hutchins is visibly shocked.
Yeah.
Again, this is on YouTube.
I mean,
so
imagine. That's crazy.
I can't imagine that Hutchins didn't like punch this dude right in the face.
Right.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. But
Man.
the band just can't keep it together, and they end up breaking up again in the middle of this tour.
Oh man.
So this
PR
is the
nightmare.
Yeah. So this is the Morning Glory tour. And in 1996, they have to cancel some of the dates in the US and all of the Australia and New Zealand dates.
Yikes.
Dang.
Yeah, they feud so much that they can't even like get it together to make money.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they must be not making any profit.
Yeah, they're
Like,
like
they can't
screwing
put their-
themselves
Y'all
just to screw themselves.
Yeah, they can
Right. Be
put their
mature
differences
for.
aside long enough.
You
Right.
think at least money would be
Right.
Yeah.
something that would be
Yeah.
like, okay, we can all agree on this.
What is
We
it
need to make money.
to cut your nose off to spite your face or something?
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're doing. Like they're
Mhm.
not. I don't get it. Like I understand feuding. I understand being that whole rock and roll thing, but come on.
Right.
Well, and so that's the thing. Like their viewpoint on rock and roll, I think, is like the basis of
Mm.
their feud, really, because one is like, no, it's the music.
Right.
And so, like,
Mm-hmm.
we need to promote the music. It's all about the music. Where the other one's like, no, it's about the attitude. And he keeps changing the music, and he
Yeah.
keeps messing with like, he's
Mhm.
feuding because, oh yeah, no, fighting on stage is rock and roll. Like,
Right.
no, so I think like
Right.
that right there leads to the fundamental feud,
Problem.
basically,
Yeah.
and
Feud,
it
yeah.
just
them being
sort of
broke,
compounds
too.
from there. Yeah, it just builds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about why these dates have to be canceled.
Okay.
So in
Enlighten
August of
us.
so in August of 1996, they are doing a gig on MTV Unplugged when Liam pulls out of the show at the last minute saying he's got a sore throat.
Okay.
Okay.
Noel has to fill in and sing the set himself.
Cool.
And then Liam literally heckles Noel from the audience.
That's
Oh,
hey, you're singing that wrong. You missed that note.
wow.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Can
Oh
you
my
freaking
God.
believe that? I was like, oh, the
No.
balls on this guy.
Seriously.
Literally. He's
So
like, my throat's not that sore. I can still
Yeah.
mess
Yeah,
with you
I can still
over
yell at
here.
you.
yeah.
Right.
Liam also cancels several US dates because he said he needed to sell his house and find living arrangements, which seems like really sketch to me. Like you don't think about that before you go on tour, or you don't have somebody that can do that for you.
I was gonna say by that point, like,
Right.
don't they have people?
Yeah. I don't know. There is, shocker, another MTV performance that goes badly in London when Liam gets mad at Noel in the middle of the set, stops singing mid-song, sits down to smoke, and Noel ends up having to finish the song.
He
I
threw
mean,
a
it
tantrum. He
Uh-huh.
he
talk
literally
about
threw a fit and just sat
petty.
down.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Petty. Yeah.
They're the
Wow.
new spokespeople for us.
Right?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Petty. Wow.
And
Petty.
you are going to remember this show, Monica. Cam, you will not, but it was a great show. These incidents become so frequent that they are featured on an episode of MTV Celebrity Deathmatch.
Nah.
Oh
Yep.
man.
I do remember that show.
Yeah. Do you remember this, Cam, at all?
No.
It was basically they
But
had claymation.
The name says it.
Yeah,
all.
so they had
Okay.
claymation characters of real
Uh-huh.
people, and then they would have them fight like in this ring and stuff. It was
Oh.
great. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And it would be like weird combinations.
Oh
Very.
man.
Mhm. But neither of the brothers win, and they both get defeated by the comedian Gallagher.
They're like, bring him in.
Why does that seem
That's
fitting?
awesome. That
Right?
kind of reminds me of I guess it's not the same, but like have you all ever heard of Epic Rap Battles History?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that.
It's a lot
It's
like
not
that, only
claymation, of
claymation.
course, but
Yeah.
yeah.
In a ring. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
Okay.
aren't, yeah, they're like physically fighting, but yeah,
Right.
it's very close, yeah.
Nice.
Same concept, different font, I guess.
Yeah. So we are still not out of the 90s.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Forever trapped in the 90s.
Yes.
Honestly,
could be worse.
I was
yeah,
gonna
like-
say, wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah.
So in 1996, this also sees Liam getting into a fight with their tour mate, Mark Lanigan of the Screaming Trees.
Okay.
Okay.
Liam called the Screaming Trees hillbillies and ended up challenging Mark to a fight, but then backed out. Mark called him arrogant, obnoxious, and a fake tough guy.
I challenge you to a duel.
Oh.
Just kidding.
JK, yeah.
Pretty much, yep. So we're finally out of the 90s and into 2000.
Okay.
Okay.
Noel quits
Yeah!
the
No,
band,
I'm just kidding.
right?
Right.
Noel quits the band for like the umpteenth time
Yeah.
during a stop in Barcelona because Liam made some comment questioning if Noel's daughter was actually Noel's.
Oh,
Wow. He went
Not
after
the
the family.
yeah.
And Noel punched Liam, understandably.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
They really
Uh,
do enjoy like the drama out on the road though.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh.
Liam also can't keep his mouth shut at the 2000 Brit Awards when he calls Robbie Williams, who is an English songwriter and singer from the boy band Take That,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
which was in the 90s before he went solo. But anyway, he calls Robbie Williams the fat dancer from Take That, like on stage at the Brit Awards.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, why are you picking this guy out of the air?
Right?
Like,
What I was gonna say, of all the people you could pick on, like, what did he do?
I don't know. Robbie
He's
calls
just throwing punches in the dark. He's like, someone's got to fight me.
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much.
But
Like
then
I
if
say, he
someone
just wants
actually
to
tries to
fight.
fight him, he's like,
Just
Yeah,
kidding.
exactly. So Robbie calls Liam out at the awards and says he wants to fight him for $100,000 on TV.
Bam.
Liam doesn't respond.
there's a pattern.
It is a pattern, right? So between 2002 and 2003, there were also incidents where Liam's voice was having issues.
Okay.
Mm.
And during the Heathen Chemistry Tour, he decides that he's going to walk off stage because of this and leaves Noel to finish their set. Yes, yet again, right?
Yeah.
Also on this tour, their new bassist, because they can't keep band members either,
No.
and keyboardist.
Okay. Is it
Get
keyboard
in-
cat?
What?
Meow, meow, meow. Keyboard cat? Never mind. I'll have to enlighten you guys.
You just blew Meg's mind. Like, she glitched and then stopped working.
Yeah.
You've never seen Keyboard Cat?
No.
Wow. Okay. I'll send you a GIF of it later. It'll
Okay.
be.
All right.
I can send you the video, honestly, but you'll get it from the GIF.
Okay. All right. So their new bassist and keyboardist, not a cat, get into a car crash that cuts
Oh no.
the North
Oh my
American leg
God.
of the tour short.
Oh no.
Oh.
And it gets worse
Of course it does.
because in Munich, their drummer, Alan White, Liam, and some other crew members get into a bar fight where Liam's teeth are knocked out and Alan lands in the hospital.
Oh
I mean,
my
if
God.
you're getting you don't want to get in a bar fight in Germany or Ireland. Those are
No,
the
Right.
two places that I highly suggest not getting in bar fights
right.
because you will be laid on your behind.
And
for
he
sure.
was.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the feud with Robbie Williams continues in 2002 when Robbie said in some interview that Noel was more approachable than Liam.
Oh.
This pissed Liam off, and he went off on Robbie in yet another interview.
Just proving Robbie's point.
Yeah.
Right.
And then there's another incident at the Brit Awards. I'm telling you, they
Oh my
love this
gosh.
drama.
Seriously.
Where Liam mocks, you remember the Battle of Britpop Damon of Blur?
Right.
Yeah.
He brings that back up.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Liam starts mocking Damon's mannerisms on stage.
So odd.
Right? He just
Very.
pulls his shit out of his ass. I don't understand.
Right.
Because he likes the drama.
I'm like, this hasn't been a thing for like, what, 6 years at that point? What are you doing?
Right.
Yeah.
But he wants the notoriety, and apparently that's what he feels is going to get it for him. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Liam also isn't afraid to go after Jay-Z.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he went big. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He said, you know what? Give me that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
So in 2008, Jay-Z was announced as the headliner for the Glastonbury Festival, which pissed off Liam and Noel. They start questioning hip hop being on the stage. And so what does Jay-Z do? He does
Mocks them back?
Yeah, he does the coolest thing ever. He doesn't say shit about it. He responds by opening the festival with a cover of an Oasis song.
Yes, he did.
Jay-Z,
yes, he
amazing.
did.
That's awesome.
And that is how you handle business.
Exactly.
Right.
You just, you know what?
Yeah. Jay-Z doesn't go out there and freaking fight with people on Twitter or anything
and you don't,
like that.
Like, I'm not going to make a fool out of myself, but I'm going to let you know. I know.
Exactly.
He doesn't need to clap back. He doesn't need to respond in the media or whatever. Like, okay, I'm just going to stand on business, and here's what we're doing.
Right.
Stuff. So by this time, the relationship between Liam and Noel is so bad that they are having regular fist fights, even more regular than before. And they are even they're even traveling separately to shows.
Oh God.
What?
They can't even be in the same vehicle.
Together. That's great. This is a big problem. It's crazy.
Liam is canceling dates on tours because he says he's got laryngitis. And Noel is coming out and saying that Liam is just hungover.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Don't call off for a show and then heckle from the audience.
Yeah.
Right.
So the last straw for Noel is in Paris in 2009. They are backstage at the Rock en Seine festival, and Liam says something about Noel's wife. They start to brawl with each other. Liam smashes Noel's guitar, and Noel bounces. He leaves the band, says he can't work with Liam anymore. Like, I don't think they even played the show. He was just like, I'm out.
Wow.
That's crazy. Wow.
I'm
but
curious.
This shit doesn't stop.
I was gonna say, I'm curious how much money they lost on like canceled tours.
No, for real.
A lot.
And just like the guys walking off stage and not finishing shows or completely canceling legs of their tour. I'm like, how much money did you lose?
Right. Like, I get their rock, but at some point you are being unprofessional.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I mean, this is your job. Like, this is your business.
Job. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. They are totally unprofessional.
And
it spreads because, by now we're in the 2000 somethings. Liam and Noel have Twitter and access to the media.
Oh no! Oh God!
Oh no! Into social media now.
So I will just give you a couple of highlights. There's a lot.
I'm sure.
Probably threads on Twitter. Just
yeah. If you want something entertaining, go back and find that. So Liam calls Noel a potato.
That's the most British insult I've
That'll get him.
Heard. You know,
potato. He said that, and he was like, "Yeah, I did that."
Exactly. Yep.
He's a potato.
I hit him good.
Noel calls Liam difficult and unprofessional.
Okay, that's
Meanwhile,
a fact. I was gonna say, when it fits, it fits.
Yeah.
It's not a thought; it's a fact.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Liam is still fighting with Damon from Blur all these years later.
Oh my God.
What?
Let it
This
go.
man has
Let it
probably
go.
moved on.
Oh no, he hasn't. So
Oh no. Okay.
No.
He's
Liam
just
calls
petty.
Damon a weirdo and a knobhead, which is another British thing.
British.
That is incredibly British, you knobhead. I love it. Oh,
And Damon says that Oasis's music is like a McDonald's hamburger.
And that's it?
Yeah. That's all
no
he has to
context
say.
whatsoever.
That's all he has to say. He's like, yeah, it's a
Period.
McDonald's.
He put a period on the end of that. He said,
Yeah.
Mic
"They're
drop.
McDonald's."
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
But, you know, Liam has to pick on multiple people.
Naturally.
There are scores of people out there that he has just decided that he's gonna talk shit about.
Oh my gosh.
One of them is the Arctic Monkeys.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Just
So
out of left field.
right? No, he
Yeah.
does this all the time. So in an interview, he referred
I wonder
to
if he's
them.
got like a dartboard with a bunch of like band names, and he's like, okay, who am I gonna?
Today's pick
Right?
is
Exactly.
Right.
Who am I gonna annoy on Twitter today? Yes.
Yeah.
So he refers to the Arctic Monkeys as not real rock and roll and talks shit about what the singer wears.
because that's rock and roll.
Right.
You know,
No, literally.
picking and bullying on other people.
For what
Your
he's
socks
wearing.
do not match your shirt.
Yeah,
Right.
pretty much.
You're
Yeah.
like, what?
And
Oh,
he also
thanks,
calls
bro.
their concerts boring. Probably because there's no fighting.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
nobody's throwing tambourines, so
Right.
it's not a concert.
Lame.
Mhm.
Yeah. But surprisingly enough, the Arctic Monkeys are professional and don't respond.
Good for
Shocking.
them.
They're probably
Yeah.
like, what the? Who
They're
are
not
you?
feeding
What do you
the
even
fire.
think?
What's going on?
Seriously.
Right?
They're
You
not
haven't been relevant for like 30 years. Stop.
Exactly.
But Liam and Noel just keep trading barbs on Twitter because that's what they do. At one point they call each other drug addicts, and they keep saying that they will never ever get back together. They are pulling full on Taylor Swift on this one.
Okay.
And the thing is that they don't talk. Like they say in interviews that they do not talk to each other.
Oh, they do, just via Twitter.
Via Twitter,
Right.
yeah. Unless
That's
they're
it.
talking shit about each other on Twitter, they won't talk.
Right.
Right.
Can you imagine what like their holidays?
No.
Oh my gosh. On
Absolute-
opposite sides of the dinner table.
One has
This
to
is
come
why I
in
wonder-
like at a certain
yeah.
time.
Mhm.
This is why I wonder about the third brother. Like,
Right?
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
awkward is it for him?
Yeah. No, I
Also,
feel
is
bad
he
for him.
the middle child or is he younger than or older than the two?
I feel like he's the oldest.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
But I
He's
might be
probably
wrong
like,
about that.
you two figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Mhm.
But guess what? They just announced a tour of the UK in the summer of 2025.
Wow.
that.
Wow.
Like
Heard
they
about
just
that.
announced it. So
Well, guess we're getting tickets.
Yeah,
I
right.
gotta see this
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
So we will see if that
It
whole tour
happens?
happens and what kind of fireworks come out of it. Because
How
I have zero
long?
faith that these two can actually get through a tour together.
Oh no, How long is this tour? Like, I guess how big of a tour is it?
It's
Like, is
not
it a
huge.
worldwide tour?
No,
or
it's just of the UK and Ireland.
okay.
Mhm.
Smaller, but
Yeah.
still a
Right.
tour.
Yeah. Probably because nobody's willing to like book them all the way.
Yeah,
Really?
because
certain
they're just gonna
places.
like
They're like,
cancel
well,
the
you
North
could
American
flake
tour
more than
or leg
likely.
of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, if I could get tickets to this tour, I would so get tickets to this tour just to see what happens.
Venues are probably like, we're gonna need to take insurance out on this.
For real.
No cricket bats in
Yeah.
that stage, no
Right,
tambourines. Tambourines are banned.
No,
Gosh.
yeah, you guys have to sing a cappella. You guys are not allowed to have instruments.
That's right. Yeah. So
No
there you
throwable
go.
objects. Everything's nailed down to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the Oasis feud with
Mhm.
an S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't just feud with each other, they feud with everybody who
And they have multiple feuds going at once.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is gonna be real interesting to see next summer.
That's right.
How that progresses.
Sure, we'll see clips of it on Twitter.
I'm sure.
Exactly. Oh yeah. I'm getting on Twitter for this. Like
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
have a Twitter account right now or an X or whatever it's called now, but I will get
Yeah.
on it just
Yeah.
to,
It's
to
like
see this.
Oasis Lover 47. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, with my popcorn. That's
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. All right,
Absolutely.
so there you go. Stay petty, my friends, but not as petty as Liam and Noel Gallagher.
Yeah. Don't press the buttons that hard.
Yeah.
Nope. All right. Until next time. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.